This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on last year's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense will be first up today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Carr. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. They're going to the air on the first play. Gets rid of it on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They've got to hit the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They threw the ball in a good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Looking for some space. It's Joyner. Fights off a defender.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Receiver grabs it. And the gain just good enough for a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Young.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense scoops it up. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they'll get back into this game.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And he's brought down there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this open quarter. Texas Tech has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kurt? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Robinson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with it.
Third down, he drops to throw. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Gonna run it. It's Young. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Second down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They break the huddle for third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now, the 25. On the run, it's Joyner. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. To throw, it's Robinson. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot.
Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's blocked.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that's a good stop by the defense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So with only a few seconds left before halftime, here comes the field goal unit out. They'll try to take the lead before the break. And it's good, right down the middle. And they jump back in front. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Looking to throw. It's Robinson. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Using his legs, it's Young. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Same tailback, another carry. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard.
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He breaks free.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
He will be stuffed for no gain. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Carr. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were forced to punt it. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. And the Red Raiders will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
That solid pursuit, they'll track him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion, running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Now the all-important extra point. Point after makes it a 15-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Plus coverage now from the secondary. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Makes the first down, but crazy Price. Big hit there at the end. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Robinson. over the middle and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And is intercepted. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Back at it to start the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. And here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Smith. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. And the coaches made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Pitches to the back. Crosses the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Irish. They continue to roll up the score.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Robinson. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass is caught. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is
breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Getting set, here's second down. Leaning on the run game here late. It's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 16 off that miss. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
That's reeled in. It's Joyner. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a great way to start this drive, but they've got a long way to go. You need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, somehow get the ball back, and then do it again. So the clock is your enemy. So we got to move down the field in a hurry.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. It's Robinson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So,
has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him. That gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage seam gets the returner to the ground. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. To throw, it's Robinson. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He lets it go. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Red Raiders come up with a line in a hurry. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking for 6. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And the defense is going to win this game, rushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught, he's wide open, look out. More out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Man, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.